Hey everyone, I'm so happy to be here. I want to wish you a happy new year. I know it's been a while since we've talked. And I guess what I wanted to do was talk a little bit about finding love at this time. Oh my God, somehow they've changed the Facebook Live. I feel like I'm on top of the camera. Anyway, I wanted to talk about how to stay safe during this time of COVID. I it's really unsettling. The numbers keep going up, and you might be wondering, oh my God, can I really find love during this time? And my answer for you is yes. I have clients all the time finding love. So I had one client, she was petrified to do this because her kids were saying, you can't go out there and date. It's too unsafe. And she was in my group and we talked about how to stay safe. We talk about it all the time and still be able to find love. And they are finding great guys during this time. So, why is dating at this time so much easier in some ways? Because people are lonely and they really, really do want to find someone to share their life with. I had someone today say to me, I want to share my life with someone. I want someone who can witness what is going on now, and I can witness that for them. And I think that's huge. I think that's something that when we're alone, we're missing. So, how do you do this safely? Well, when you dating during this time is more like a courting situation, unlike in regular times where everything moves really, really fast. Like when you go dating in normal life, like by the third date, you're thinking, oh my God, should I sleep with him? What should I do? And you don't have to do that now. You want to be safe. So you want to be safe, and how do you do that? So when you're talking to people or when you're emailing them, you can suggest a video call. So maybe have one phone call and then suggest that video call because that video call will help you start to see mannerisms. You can see how they talk. Like if you could see my hands, you would know I am I use my hands to talk. And if it wasn't a Facebook Live, you wouldn't be like right on top of me. If it's like FaceTime or Google Duo or Zoom, you could see more and you would just see my hands going. Okay, so you can see this about a guy. You can share a meal on a video chat. You could share a glass of wine. You can have fun, creative dates, and this is what my clients have done with this. Oh, hi, Chris. Nice that you're here. This is what so many of my clients have done. They got creative and they did fun virtual dates to begin with. So let's say you want to meet someone. You find that you've had a couple of these virtual dates and it's time to meet. And I think that's the scariest part. So number one, you do want to mask. It's really important, that you stay safe based on, of course, your beliefs, but what the CDC is saying, mask. So you go on a date. I'm going to follow that. You go on a date. You can take a walk and mask. You can sit on a park bench and mask. If you're in warm weather, you can have a meal with someone in warm weather. And you could do that at the park. You could probably do it at a restaurant also. So here's something really funny. Like this Facebook is so weird. It turns my face backwards and I can see one shoulder going higher, but the shoulder I lift is not the shoulder what I'm seeing. It's like you're seeing my real quirkiness here. Anyway, all right. So this is how you start. Then when you decide you want to unmask and you want to be closer, you can both get COVID testing and maybe even getting tested twice. That is really important to know that you're safe. Now, another thing you want to remember too, like in normal times when you decide to have sex, you want to get tested for that too. I mean, everything is test, or you want to know that you're safe. So it's not just a COVID test, but if you decide that you want to be intimate with someone at some point, you also want to get those sexual tests so you stay safe. But we're far from there still. So you go on a date with someone. Before you go on them, like I said, you get tested. You also want to be real honest and talk about what it is that, or who it is that you're seeing. And you want to create your own little bubble. And what do you do about your kids if your kids are saying, I don't think you should see someone because, oh, thank you, Chris, because um, your kids say, I don't think you should see people because our kids are really kind of wacky. And post in the comments if your kids are like really strict, like stricter than you, and then you don't know what to do. Like I started this with, I had a client, her kids were going crazy. Well, they ended up they got together, they both got tested, they were very safe about it, and they had dinner for Thanksgiving with her kids. So you want to just play it really, really safe. You don't want to be really fast about this because you want to stay healthy and you also want to know who you're with. So basically, to sum this up, you can find love, just do it first slowly. Start with a couple emails, then ask them if they want to, then get to the phone and start talking to someone on the phone, like just once to see if you like how they sound. And then make the suggestion of going to video and get yourself a free Zoom account if you need to. Do it FaceTime, do it Google Duo. You can do it all those ways. And then when you're ready, find out who their bubble is now, get tested, and then that is the time you can meet. It's a slower process. It's like the old days of courting. So if you find that you're needing help with dating, just put a yes in the comments below and I'll private message you to see what's going on. And you don't have to be alone during doing this journey. Also, put in the comments below if there's any things you want to know about with dating, and I'll come on spontaneous like this and give you some tips. Although I won't wear black and have a black chair. This is what's throwing me. This is what's making my shoulder look so tall. I finally figured it out. Otherwise, I can go like this. Anyway, I loved having you here. Put a yes if you need some help. In the meantime, stay safe out there. You can find love. It's a great time. People are lonely. And I'm sending you lots of hugs and lots of love. And I'm so glad you're part of my community. Love you. Until next time. Bye bye.